Hello YouTube, it's a nice snowy day here. I've got an '05 Saturn Ion. Let me tell you a little bit about Saturn. Saturn was built to compete. The company started to compete against the Japanese automakers Honda, Toyota, Nissan. General Motors was having a hard time competing. It was started by private individual leadership from GM. GM later bought the company. Their slogan was a different kind of car company, and indeed they were. They emphasized customer service, friendliness, and built really good, solid little cars. The S-Series cars, you'll still see some of them running around today. They're really good little cars. This one is the Ion. One of the things that made Saturn so unique was that they were made out of plastic. Yes, indeed. So all the panels on this car are plastic with the exception of the top, the roof, the hood, and the deck lid. They are not plastic, but all the sides, let me show you, walk right up. They're plastic, push them in. The idea obviously being lighter weight, and in the end, the concept didn't work. Plastic, as you may or may not know, is petroleum based, oil based, and gas and oil just cost too much money, so it costs a lot of money to make these cars. This one, the very first Saturn came out in, let me check my notes here, it was January of 1985. And the company itself, they made the very first car in Detroit, Michigan, and then they made their own Saturn plant in Spring Hill, Tennessee, and production stopped in 2009. Let me show you the inside of this thing here just a little bit. Let me show you the inside. The layout's a little bit different if you've seen one of these. If you notice, the sitting here in the driver's seat, and you got your dash to the offset a little bit to the right. I'm not quite sure their idea with that. A lot of people didn't like it because you're used to looking straight down from the steering wheel and being able to see the road ahead, but on this one you got to kind of look off to the side. Anyway, here's the rest of the little layout. Good little car still. It's a 2.5 Ecotec in this one. GM put these in a ton of their cars. The earlier S-Series Saturns were a different engine. These Saturn Ions are rated at about 26 to 32 miles per gallon and 140 horsepower. This one is unique. They had 3 different trim levels on these. That's how they did it. So it's a little bit confusing to tell what trim level you have and how much to pay for one, unless you use the VIN, because there's no labeling on it. But they call them level 1, 2, and 3. They're all Ions, and then they also had a Redline edition, which did say Redline on the back. Those are pretty rare, and they were supercharged and very fast. They also had a Saturn with a little bit bigger engine, 2.5. This one's the 2.2. And it's a little bit, this is level 3. So how you can tell the difference is the 14-inch wheels are on the base model. Level 1 is the base model, and they don't have any power options. This one has alloy wheels, and it's got power options inside, your power locks and everything. So the power locks are going to be in the upper model, go up to like the level 2. That's one of the main differences. And also on the level 2, it went to a 15-inch wheel. On the level 1 base model, it had a 14-inch wheel. Also on the level 3 trim package, it also has a sunroof. And again, I told you the alloy wheels, which comes in a 16-inch wheel. So basically level 1, 14-inch wheel, level 2, 15-inch wheel, level 3, 16-inch wheel, another way to tell. Also, the rear spoiler was also a nice option, that level 3. I'm not 100% sure if you can get the sunroof or the spoiler options on, like, say, a level 2 and upgrade it. I think they just came on the level 3. Not 100% on that. If you know, please comment below. They made about 200,000 of these Ions in 2005. And again, like I said, they were really built to compete against Toyota and Honda, the Civics, the Corolla, the Nissan Altima, the Nissan Sentra. And in the end, they just proved to be too expensive being made out of the plastic. So there you go. They are very good little cars. Would I get one? Yes, I would. In fact, this one is mine and my boys together, and it's been a really good car for him. Let me just say real fast in closing, in 2005 with this car, This color was actually real popular, and also George Bush was the president. Gas was $3.59 a gallon, unemployment 4.7%, and here you go. Good little car for the times and for now. All right, thanks for watching. One final look here. Have a great day, guys.